T.B.Photo X1.5 TFX, and welcome back to another video. Well, this time we're actually gonna do a little bit of, yeah, I know this is kind of a meh type subject, but unboxing this little suitcase here that has a little bit of a story behind it, and I'm just gonna tell you it a little bit quickly here before we carry on. A friend of mine had actually inherited some photographic equipment from a relative, and he asked, he's not really interested in that in the slightest, so he asked me if I wanted to buy it, and I said, okay, what do you want for it? Well, he said 2,500 Swedish kroner, and keep in mind, before he even said that price, I had, that's about $250, and a little bit less, about 200, let's say. But the thing is, I had actually quoted him what all the pieces of gear were worth, and he actually said, okay, I'm not interested in selling these individually, so just as a lump sum, 2.5. And I thought that that was a reasonable deal, so I wasn't gonna haggle with him, and I just said, okay, let's go for it. So the bag came with it. Let's see here. And keep in mind, there was one piece of, I have already opened this up, so I know what's in it and so on. So it's more for you that it's gonna be a surprise. But all in all, I think I'm gonna do a follow-up video of this where I actually try some of these things. First off, a little bit of a cushion just to keep it nice and comfortable, but let's see what we have here. First off, Minolta Hi-Matic F. I mean, this is a little just a point and shoot camera, but a little bit of a fun piece of kit as well. It goes from, what is it here? It has a minimum focus distance of 80 centimeters, so about a meter, and so on, and it has a 38mm f2.7 lens on it, so yeah, not much to write home about with that one, but it's still a little bit of a fun piece of kit. Let's see how I'm gonna do this so it all shows properly. Yeah, something like that. Next, we have something that looks a little bit like a pistol case almost. It says in faded black on black, it says Pentax. Let's see what this is. Well, it's a little tripod. It's a small tabletop tripod, something like that maybe. And let's see here now. Some miscellaneous papers here. I don't think I got that thing. That must be something else, but yeah. Some goodies. Let's see here now. A little plastic bag with a say Soligor UF2 on it. See what this is. And it's a little light meter. Let's see. It says a UF2 and Soligor, and yeah, okay. Yeah, it was flat anyway, flat battery, so I'm gonna need to get a new battery for this one to check it out. But a little bit of a light meter that might be a cool little accessory to have. Let's see, something like that, or rather. Let's continue on now, shall we? Let's see what more we have. I have to be full disclosure. One of the lenses that were in this kit, I actually gifted to my dad. It was a Tokina 400mm f5.6. Since I already have a copy of that lens, I thought it would be, yeah, he can have that to play with. Let's see here now, and a kitchen towel. See what we have in here. Well, it's the first lens that was in this little bag, and what is it? I'm just gonna keep my finger over this but it is the micro Nikkor 105mm f4. So yeah, it's one of those deals that extends like this. The minimum focus distance, as I've understood, this can do a 1:1 macro, and the closest focus distance is 47 centimeters. Has a built-in lens hood, and it came with a what is it now? A B+W 52E0101X filter. So yeah, protective filter. The glass are clear on this one. Really nice little piece of kit. And also it came with the HS4 lens hood for 105mm 2.5, 135 3.4, 105mm f4. So this lens hood is actually meant for this lens. So there we go. And let's see, next one. Here we go, bubble wrap. Oh, here we have a classic. And in incredible great condition. It's the Nikkor 200mm f4 lens. And it has a closest focus distance of, let's see here, in meters. It's a little bit under 2, just shy of 2 meters. So maybe 1.8 or 1.9 meters. And yeah, this one I have seen on other videos on YouTube, that this lens has a little bit of a secret to it, that it actually apparently is alpha emitting, that is, i.e. radioactive. But I do have actually a Geiger counter in the basement, so maybe I'll take that up and try this lens and see if this particular example is still active. Let's see here now. Let's see, we have another one. Oh, here actually is another example of a lens that I actually owned previously. It is the Nikkor 28mm f3.5. I've used this on the Nikon D7200 when that was my primary film camera, and yeah, now I have a second copy of that lens. Let's see if I'm gonna sell one of them, if I'm gonna keep them, if whatever. Let's see what's gonna be what with that one. Okay, then we actually get a zoom lens. I got a zoom lens in this one. It is the, let's see, Zoom Nikkor 35 to 105mm 3545 manual focus, manual zoom lens. Really great condition. It has the macro setting or close-up setting. Let's see, do it like so. So, and then you have the distance scale here for how the reproduction is. You can go from 1 to 4 times magnification up to a little bit over, I don't know what the exact biggest reproduction you can get with this lens, since it isn't embossed on the scale here, but still it seems like a very nice lens indeed. Gonna be interesting to try it out. And it has a Hoya HMC 52mm UV filter on it. Probably gonna do like so they are in, yeah, that's good. Let's see, it's gonna be like so, I believe. So they are in the correct ascending focal length range. Now we have another little thing in a black, yellow bag. What do we have here? Nikon teleconverter TC200 X2. So a 2x teleconverter, and yeah, this one as well, really good condition, and might be a pretty nifty little thing to have with the 200mm, making it into a 400. Do something like that. Let's see what else do we have here. Oh yeah, here we have something that I would like to have your help with. I don't know what this is really. It says here 20x50 1000mm f22. It's an adapter. T-NF, made in Japan. So it is a Nikon F bayonet fitting on one end, and what the other one is, I have no idea. Is it a telescope mount or anything like that? That's a part that I would... Photo adapter. Okay. Moving along. I think I have one of these, but I think I have two different cameras that can still use this motor grip. It is the MD12. Nikon Motor Winder MD12. So you got one of those as well in this little bag of tricks. So let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, maybe the main attraction. This cloth bag that says Nikon in it, in yellow with a black Nikon. And it's a camera. But what camera is it? Well, it's a Nikon FM. One of Nikon's most now popular manual focus cameras with a completely manual shutter. Unfortunately, I didn't have any batteries to put on this one, but I've actually loaded it with a 36 exposure roll of Kodak Color Plus 200 ISO film, yeah, Sunny 16 rule. And what came on it as well is another lens that I do own a copy of, and I think this is the only one that is kind of not broken, but might need a little bit of TLC. And it's a 50mm 1.8 Series E. And it's the older version because the aperture control dial is black and not chrome. So, or there is no chrome part. This is the complete black version, which tells me it's one of the earlier versions. And the aperture blades here are a bit sticking. Yeah, they don't go as smooth as they're supposed to, so maybe this need a little bit of TLC. Maybe it's something you can do yourself, or maybe it's something, yeah, if it's worth, you know, putting this in for maintenance, or I can just have it as a little bit of a handyman experience and try to mend it myself. But anyway, I think this was actually and keep in mind also, it came with the Tokina 400mm that I gifted away. Let's see here if I put it like so. Let's see if I can put this on here. Oh yes, really great little setup. I mean, yeah. Nice bright viewfinder, and oh yeah, a really great camera this. And I know that this is a very popular one today. What is it now again? I can never remember the acronyms. The FM. So, and this I believe is an FM1. There is an FM2, and I also believe there is an FM3. But that one is not made strictly by Nikon. It's one of those outsourced type deals. But this one has an all mechanical shutter. To what I have been able to gather, it has a flash sync at 1/25th of a second, which is very good for one of these cameras. And yeah, if I'm incorrect, that this only has a manual shutter at 1/125th of a second, put it in the comment section below. I'm a little bit unsure of that now when I'm thinking about it. But still, brilliant camera, brilliant combo, and with an MD12 and so on, really cool to have it. And all of this, great Nikon lenses, all of them Nikkor branded with the exception for the 50mm. And for 2,500 Swedish. I think that was actually a pretty good deal indeed, friend price and so on, for the quality. But still, yeah, I thought that this would just be a little bit of an overview of this, and I might do a little bit of a photo walk later this week when I'm just gonna take this gear with me, maybe on a digital camera like the D700 maybe, and do a little bit of a photo walk here in town to just check it out to see that it's up to par image quality wise and so on. But I think this is all for me for now. I think I ranted along far enough with this little bit of a cheesy unboxing video. But yeah, was this a good purchase, or what's your opinion out there? Good, bad, indifferent? Yeah, put it in the comment section below. What do you think? Good, bad, indifferent? But anyway, any gear that you can get your hands on that has been lovingly cared for like this has been, apparent from what I can see, and I believe it has been really. So yeah, that's all for me for now, and let's see. Yeah, this is Tobias Bergstrom from T.B.Photo X1.5 and I'd like to see you guys in the next video. And as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care from now on. Bye.